We're looking to bring EVs to everyone. We're building durable electric vehicles from the first to the last owner.
We are called technology equipment manufacturing, meaning that we focus not only on the hardware but also on the technology, thinking ahead of the game.
We are actually designing this vehicle for the use cases. We go to the customer, we talk to the customer, understand the customer, bring it all this learning into the vehicle.
At Canoo, we have a multi-purpose platform. This is what all the top hats go on. We are able to develop a top hat for every user. The top hat is something that goes on top of the platform. So the platform itself has all the critical functions, features of the vehicle. It's a standalone asset. It drives on its own. It could be the truck, it could be the LDV, and it could be a lifestyle vehicle.
This platform strategy makes us to make a lot of variants on the single platform, reduce the turnaround time to bring it to the market.
Maximizing the space, increasing reliability, increasing performance, and also focusing on the customer satisfaction. My team focuses a lot on the performance in all the extreme conditions that you can think of. It can be the desert, it can be the mountains. We're making sure that all the components that we analyze and develop are working properly in those conditions.
It's a challenge. You've seen the Canoos, they're unique vehicles. It requires a different way of thinking.
The fast turnaround time requires the vehicle to be made with a Canoo mindset, training, and technology is always the core of all those things.
We use Rescale at Canoo for our high-performance computing resources. It's a scalable product that allows us to be flexible in how we approach a design problem. It gets us results quickly because we're able to solve on any number of computational cores, giving time back to the engineers to do what they do best.
We use a lot of computational resources because our models are multi-physics, and that creates the biggest challenge when it comes to cloud computing. The demand of resources that we have is way too big.
To launch any car, you need to meet the federal regulation requirements from crash testing perspective. We cannot run so many crashes every time to build the product. We perform all the simulations to enhance the performance, and we can optimize our design. So when we'll crash the car in physical test, we'll meet all the requirements as per federal regulations.
Every time we might want to go out and test in a wind tunnel, track testing, it requires an actual physical asset that we have to share among everyone at the company. This is also engineering time. We have to take an engineer, they have to travel, pay the facility. What we're able to do with simulation is take all of those once and turn it into something that we can quickly throw on a cluster, run it over the weekend, and we have answers the next week. We're able to come back to our meetings, and we're able to just iterate that much more quickly and for that much less.
The biggest advantage of high-performance computers is that you cannot stop based on the size of your simulation. You can create a simulation that is as complex as you would like to. It's something that we cannot realistically do in our own computers. It's something that will require a larger infrastructure, and that's how Rescale is helping Canoo to develop our product.
It's all to the final goal of improved efficiency, more range, better vehicle. It's a special thing to be able to work on something different like this. To see it on the road will be an amazing day, because to be part of that and to essentially change how a car can look and how it can operate and function, both aerodynamically but even more so for just the overall use case of the vehicle, it's been great to work on something different.